Hi everybody, welcome to the latest video edition of the Rock and Roll Experience with Mike Brunn. Today what I wanted to do is a little book review for a book that has just recently started to hit the market. That book is right here, Kiss, the hottest brand in the land, written by Nicholas Buckland. And just wanted to give a little review of this, let Kiss fans know what you could expect when you get this book and if you decide to get this book. And give you some more information if you're on the fence about buying it, whether or not it might be for you. So a little background on this. I first read about this book online, I guess about a year, maybe a year and a half ago. And I'm going to be quite honest, my first thought was pass, I don't need this book. I've seen History 2, and I thought that was a bit of a disaster and completely unnecessary. And my initial thought was, all right, this is going to be another book just like History 2. It's going to be about the merchandise and while cool, I thought it was not something that I necessarily needed. So I filed it away in the back of my mind, said, probably won't get that, and never really gave it any more thought. And it was only probably the last 3-4 months, maybe 5 months, where I started to see some more postings online about it, reading a little bit more details about it, that I said, all right, maybe. Started to remind me maybe a little bit about the old price guides that we used to have in the 90s that would have great pictures of the merchandise, but without this book didn't seem to be anything like that from the point of view. It wasn't going to be given prices. It was just going to be given information about it. So I started to say, maybe, but even still, I have those old price guides. Do I really need another book on Kiss merchandise? So I was on the fence. Then as it got closer, I was like, well, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I won't. I'll decide when it gets released and I'll see what some of the reviews are about the book. Then, as it approached, I heard that Paul and Jean had sanctioned the book and that there would be some signed copies. And as a collector, I was like, all right, well, if I get a signed copy, maybe I would get that just to add to the collection. I was really lucky the day Nicholas put them on sale. As I've since found out, there was only 50 copies signed. And I probably saw the post within 5 minutes of him putting it up. I signed up for the pre-registration. And then I was lucky. As soon as they went on sale, I was able to get one of the 50. So I do have the Super Deluxe Edition signed by Paul and Jean, which is why I have the book right now. So let's just talk a little bit about the book. The book is right around 400 pages long. It's a heavy book. It is so incredibly detailed. I wasn't sure when I first heard about it, was it going to focus mostly exclusively on the US merchandise? Was there going to be any stuff from Australia, Japan? The answer is yes to all of the above. There's stuff from Australia, stuff from Japan, stuff from Europe, there's stuff from Canada, and of course there's stuff from the United States as well. What I like about this book mostly is that it's not only pictures. And yes, it is pictures, but I flagged off a couple of pages as I was looking through this already. Here's the Kiss Pendant. And you can see over here as well, a giant Kiss banner, some great stuff from 77. And people are always wondering, is this official, is it not? It says, despite a lack of any coin copyright details, this does appear to have been sold at 77 gigs in Canada, and the quality does seem to be much higher, yada, yada, yada. Officially, possibly semi-official. So a little bit of information about it. Here it is, the classic comic books we all know and love. But again, it's not only pictures, but there's a nice thick paragraph here about the comic books itself. If you ask many casual fans what the most iconic pieces of Kiss 70 merchandise were, most will include the band's 66-page debut for Marvel Comics, somewhere in that list. This is some of the information I love here. While proposed to Marvel as early as 1976 by Bill O'Coin and Kiss director of promotion Alan Miller, the story centered around an idea by Sean Delaney. Interesting. I don't recall ever knowing that before. Perhaps I did and it's just escaped my mind. But that's just the first 2 sentences here. It goes on. There's an entire paragraph over here to read about, the comic book. Here's the page. First page on the action figures. So there's a few pages where they go through and they show all the different pictures of the dolls. But, again, this is what I love about it here. I'm just going to jump into the middle of the paragraph. The Mego Company, which started in 1954, started to dabble in the arena of licensed products over the years, with product lines such as Star Trek, Happy Days, Skorsky and Hutch, etc. So, that's the kind of stuff I just love reading. And, yes, this is a book with tons and tons of pictures. Here's a great example, children's pajamas from the 70s, right? A lot of people love these. These are highly collectible. So there's great pictures of rare merchandise like that. The rub and play, right? I'm just flipping through this right now just to kind of give you an idea. 1979 tour shirts, right? So, I mean, you could start to get a feel for what this is like. Beach towel and Kiss underwear, right? Some cool stuff there. Probably a lot of people don't have those underwear in their collection from Australia. But I mean, you name it, it is in this book. There's like literally loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff here. There's enough to keep you busy. Like I said, though, the reading of it also, which I just got the book yesterday, so I started reading it. But reading it is probably half the fun, if not most of the fun to me on the book. Yes, the pictures are awesome. It's great to see that. But some of the details behind it is amazing as well. So, I know when fans first started hearing about this book again a few months ago, some people might have been turned off on the price. I know, like I said, I got the Super Deluxe Edition signed by Paul and Jean, so it was in the $250 range or whatever. I didn't think that was bad at all. But, if you want just the standard book, go to hottestbrandbook.com. That's hottestbrandbook.com, $99. You think about it, 400-page, heavy book, well-printed, great pictures, amazing to me, $99, worth every penny. Now, I should say I don't know Nicholas. He doesn't know me, so I have no reason to plug this for him. He didn't ask me to. Like I said, he doesn't even know me. I'm putting up this video simply because I know for myself, when I first read about this book a year and a half ago, I was thinking Kiss 3-2, debacle, don't need this book, don't want this book, and I was going to pass on it. I'm glad I changed my mind. I think if you Kiss fans decide that you want to get it, you will be very, very, very happy with this. And even if you're not the hugest Kiss fan, 70s merchandise, and you just want to flash back to some of the 70s stuff, like I said, reading about these companies, reading about some of the other things they put out, seeing pictures of the 70s merchandise is great. Obviously, it's geared towards Kiss fans, but even if you're just a casual Kiss fan, I think you would find the information in this book great. So again, if you want the book, hottestbrandbook.com. I strongly recommend it. On a scale of 1 to 10, so far I'd give this a 9. It seems very, very, very good. Well written, great pictures. I wish it would have been a 10 if the print was slightly bigger, because some of these old people like me have a little bit of a hard time reading it, but that's not going to stop me from enjoying it. I will definitely be able to read it, and that'll be great. So again, pick this up. Strongly recommend it. Kiss fans, you will not be disappointed. I promise. hottestbrandbook.com, $99, worth every penny. Go get it. That's it. That's all I have for tonight. Thanks for watching, you guys, and talk to you guys soon. Later.